Okay. Good. I sure fucking hope so. Right, sounds everywhere. Let's do a new game. Holy Jesus. The colors. I gotta run quickly. Auto saves my progress. Great. I didn't read anything. Oh god. I knew all the first 3 things and that's all I read. Mom, I had a terrible nightmare. Everyone was dead. Dead. The one I love was crying. Worry not, my child. Everything is alright, see? Nah? Oh, no it's not. Smiling Death, a new expert call this event the Decimation. I did not think this game was gonna start like this. It's called The Cleaner, and I knew it had like a spooky, scary vibe, but I thought it was gonna be like a you don't know it's how spooky it really is, so you start playing it and it starts out normal and you're just cleaning shit, but it is not. What an interesting art style though. Okay, E-Works. It's broken already? Oh, we're watching a horror movie on a VHS, I guess? There was a man living in a very broken world. I mean, the title screen was definitely VHS coded. All around him, everything was collapsing, leaving nothing but dust in its wake. And yet, all he wanted was a working VCR. You're supposed to be my payment. Why can't you work? Huh? Payment? That's of no use. The lady told me her parents hadn't used it in forever. Yeah, that's usually what happens. The more you keep old stuff running, the better it works half the time. Like a lot of the time. Also, what's with this fucking octopus chair? This is insane amount of legs. You don't need this many. Just take out the middle piece there or don't draw it like it's from Cuphead. People could die, societies could vanish around it if it wasn't any of his business. Oh god, I just realized my fucking thing's not... Hold on. Sorry, everybody. Why is it not working with Alt? Hello? There it goes. Okay. Just make sure you guys can see actually what's fucking happening on screen. Very few pleasures in life, and one of them had been denied him for years. He could have watched it one last time. Then he would have been a happy man. Oh, it's like a movie likes? My shift is over? I suppose this is as far as I'll go for today? Huh? What day is it again? Man, we got a fat ass! What the hell? It's a Tuesday. Fucking double-cheeked up on a Tuesday afternoon. What is going on? Will he be there then? I hope so. I could use some distraction. Damn, we got hips for days. God. Okay, all that was left to him were those meaningless nights, vanishing faster than the alcohol inside his blood. I feel that. Not any of that except for the fact that I process alcohol way too fast. He couldn't complain, however, it wasn't the worst thing he had experienced. In fact, it was almost pleasant. Good evening, you're back. I suppose I am. Hey there, up for a drink? You bet. That man, always smiling every night they'd meet. Usually, he wouldn't stick with the same person for more than a few nights, but they had been hanging out for a good month or two by now. He couldn't even remember exactly. I'm so bothered. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm about to fucking... There. Is that better? No, it's not. I want to show... Okay. I mean, I know you don't have to read everything because I am reading it for you, but still. I'd rather not block everything. It's entertaining enough to make those late hours go faster. He's never listening to all he said, fully only grasping bits and pieces of his light-hearted chats, yet it was more than enough. It was the end of the world, after all, wasn't it? He couldn't exactly be picky. As long as he wasn't asking him anything personal, all was good. For now, he had been quite skilled at following his rules. Jesus Christ. So how was your day? Nothing special. Right. Anything in particular you want to drink? Let's see. He was no fool. He knew that guy must have had it bad for him to bear the selfishness. Oh my god. Okay, so I did think, I was like, okay, that guy is there. Okay, we gay. So I guess we are. But or at least the other guy is, but we are not. Or something. Some weird, shitty situation because like it said, selfishness definitely at play. Had the world still been normal, he would have probably found someone else more interesting in another bar, perhaps. But by now, they were all stuck there until their days would have run out. What is this? It's almost 9 p.m. Are they still doing it? Yesterday there was nothing, so I wonder. What are you talking about? The 9 p.m. broadcast, you know. Pretty much the last one there is, or was. I have no interest in it. Not a TV fan? Not exactly. Is it still going to be about how everyone is dying? Maybe. How much else to talk about these days? I'd rather have a good movie to watch if I was gonna die. You get a point, hey. Okay, so it is apocalyptic type scenario here, and I guess we really want entertainment, and there's nothing, like we don't have like cable's not running anymore, and I guess we just can't access movies and stuff. I don't know. Somehow there's power everywhere though, and alcohol going on. I'm interested in this type of setup. Who decided this was a good idea? I once thought that perhaps a smiling death was connected to electronic devices. Ha, such nonsense. Oh, interesting. I don't think anyone could ever prove anything when it comes to that disease. Indeed, we have nothing. And we'll never have anything at this rate. My only problem is what I'll be having tonight. So enough about all that. My, as brash as always. Always astonished to see how unwavering you are, young one. There's no use in thinking about death when we're alive, is there? I mean, I guess. That's quite the impressive piece of logic. How about I get you a stronger drink as well then? You'll think less. Well, sure. Always as rich as well. Don't say that. I almost worked for free today. Oh, so what about it? I guess I held down E. What the fuck? I work hard to earn it. I don't doubt that. Just as some people in that line of business abuse this crooked system. You don't even know what my job is. How can you even know if I'm charging too much? I wouldn't be surprised seeing how you are. Careful there. You can always bring my money somewhere else, you know? That I doubt. Even when times are normal, you get kicked out for getting into arguments. Enough about this, yeah? Okay, so we're a piece of shit. I'm too tired to be arguing. How about we talk about something else? Alright. Anything you'd like to hear? Have you been reading anything else lately? Oh my god, this is just talking the game. Is this just a talking game? I did not know. I thought we were going to be doing fun organizational cleaning work. Oh, I want to play Super Mario Sunshine. There's no way to play that except Dolphin Emulator, if anything, on my PC, but I don't know if I want to deal with potential repercussions for emulating on here. I mean, I own the game, at least. I've read a few poems. Anything good? It depends. How about you tell me some? Okay. You're too nice, Tim. There's something soothing when you could hear him recite the poem or story he read during the day. A part of him wondered about why someone would spend the apocalypse at the library, but it was none of his business. I mean, why would you spend it watching movies? It's the same thing. It's a form of entertainment. They're both great forms of entertainment, too. I love movies and I love books. Like, they're just different ways of telling a story. Some of them, you know, or one medium is sometimes better at different stories than others. I forgot I left my room door open when I went to grab my terabyte drive. Hold on. Let me just... Oh, not you. The poor big dog. He's so sweet, but he's so fucking noisy when he comes to my room. I can't have him in when I'm streaming. My little dog would just cry if she wasn't in here. Do you want to get my lap? Come here. Yeah. Come here. She keeps running around me in a circle. Come here. Come here. Okay, officially have the Chihuahua in my lap. Little doggy. Teach his own as long as he could listen to some stories. As long as he could feel what dreams were like in that infinite darkness he couldn't escape from. Okay, listen. I guess he likes audiobooks. The day after. Oh, okay, so we deaf gay. Hell yeah. And he's happy. They did say it was the smiling disease. Is that a good smile or creepy smile? We haven't seen anybody smile normally in this so far. Hey. Oh. Good morning. Good morning. This must be the first time I see you leaving. It's not my fault you sleep in every time. I guess? Can I get you something? I have some coffee, I think. Oh, they've slept together definitely more than once. I mean, I was kind of thinking that since they're like, you know, last two people in the universe or whatever. I mean, they're not the last who just talked to a bartender. Clearly there's few people left. This is an apocalyptic scenario, and we are a selfish asshole. And this guy just puts up with us enough to sleep with us occasionally because I guess, yeah. They might even do it every night, who knows? Sure. As long as it's quick. Oh. We're so cute together. Also, our character is definitely fat-assed. Like, you can tell there's a difference between us and the guy next to us when it comes to that hip ratio. I knew that was not just an art style thing. Are you up to anything fun today? I don't think so, no. Work only. I see. Are you going to the library again? Oh, sorry. Are you going to the library again? Not today. There's something I have to do. Like what? Sorry, can't really tell. So you do have your secrets as well, huh? Not as much as you do, I'd say. Fair enough. I can tell you something, though. When I'm hopefully done with that, I really want to find a doctor. What? Why? Checkup won't hurt, will it? It's been forever since last time. Are you gonna die? What? If you are, just tell me. No need to be shy. I'm not sure how you got that idea, but if you know any good doctor, let me know. Any good doctor. Okay, this was not written. Well, could have been written by someone speaking English. Most of us are pretty bad at it. In the US, at least. My back has been hurting a lot, same for my arm. Oh, although it's probably related to my work. What is his job? I've never been sick, so I don't know. Where do they live that this can happen? What? Does this mean I need to take it easy during the night? I didn't mean it that way. Okay, we're at top. Yes. Okay, I get it. Damn, because I was gonna say, depending on what hurts, it could have just been from the sex. Good. It's the only time of day I can have some fun. Jesus. Are you that bored during the end of the world? I am, what about it? I will say, it's the end of the world and you're still working. That does suck. I guess if the end of the world is like a slow... what's the word? A slow burn instead of like an immediate, like, almost said pandemic. Oh no. Ours was not that bad. Not compared to, I'm thinking of like fucking, what's the shit with the people in the masks? I never watched any of the movies. The Purge. I guess this world is not at the Purge level yet, so we're still working, which, yeah, that is depressing then. I am, what about it? I see. Thanks for the coffee. Don't mention it. Will I be seeing you on Saturday? I might go tonight as well if you're up for it. Otherwise, Saturday is fine. I might be a bit busier today, but if you don't mind waiting until a bit later, I can show up. That's fine with me. Good then. I'll see you later, yeah? Yes. Have a good day? You too. Okay, so yeah, we're fuck buddies. I get it. There's no one else, and we're both cute. Huh? Did you drop something? There's something under the table. A visit card. Chiron's? What? Chiron's boat cleaning services? Oh, a cleaner, huh? Boat cleaning? Do we live on a boat? What? Let's see here. Okay, is this our place? Finally, we're getting to the cleaning. Thank God. And what is that massive picture of a dog? What's that other picture? Is that an adult with a baby's hand? Is that the type of thing? These are huge photos. Oh, this is our job. We're a cleaner. I'm an idiot. This should be a pretty easy one. Nothing weird seems to have happened. My client was her friend, so she would have known. Let's get to this. Oh, he's cleaning up after people die. Oh, and it's, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because a ton of people are dying. That makes sense. That would be a job as long as people are still doing jobs. And I guess they would get paid well. I don't know, though, because it's like, if a lot of people are dying, then who wants this apartment clean? Like, there's no reason for it, right? I don't know. Maybe, I guess they're hopeful that eventually it'll be used. I better start with where the body was. Okay, yeah. They're calling it the smiling disease, but that level of like stain, that reminds me of when people are like depressed and laying in bed a long time. It said X to move stuff. Oh no, that was menu. Options. Oh no. J. I just click this. It showed the fucking always dash. What the hell? We're gonna be running from things. Screen. That's it. That's all I get. It showed the controls for 2 seconds at the beginning. In smooth scroll. Stash auto save. What? Audio UI. This is not helping. I don't know why UI would be there. Great. Z is select for this, so maybe that's the same thing here. Yep, it is. Okay. Press enter. Oh. Is that really all it takes? Oh, cleaning. Yeah. Okay, all good. The fact that the bed is still there is insane. That type of stain, you would have to just throw everything out. That's not... I don't know what... That's blood stains. That is not coming out like that, especially if they haven't been in... Like, nobody's been here in a while. Okay, all good. Time for the rest of the house. Z... Oh god, why did they choose Z? Such an awkward placement for my finger. As if I'm using a different fucking thing than anyone else. Oh. Oh, do I hold it down and then... Ah, I see. fucking cleaning graphic. Why is it selecting weird? Okay, it's starting out very easy. Oh! Could this be my client and the dead woman? This picture looks pretty old. Happier times, huh? I don't know if they even look happy in this photo, to be honest. I don't know why they look like that at all. Oh, XXZ. Jesus Christ, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Z? Can we not? Oh, those are my bags. I'm stupid. Okay, there's just different types, but you don't know which it's gonna be, or... Can I just use space? Yep, that's it. And I can use space for everything? Jesus. Okay, it is a simple game. Oh my god, this one looks a lot more recent. Are kids on it? I wonder what school is like. Oh, were we like born during the pandemic? They said, or during this like end of world, because they said they've never been sick before. And that was definitely odd even for like a good country. Because like, I know in the US that's not possible. And this is definitely not there. Happy birthday, Grandma. Cute. Too bad it's in this house. Oh, well. Damn. This is like an apartment, not a house, right? I guess, well... Grandma's got some interesting taste with that fucking dog painting. I still can't get over this. That is literally the size of our body. Right, come on, baby. ZZX. Why are they so awkward? Why could have been Q or E? I don't know. Death certificates, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, too many. My client said that all of her family perished before her. Oh! Yeah, I found out about somebody like that today as well, that I know. It's crazy when you're like, literally like in your this is a grandmother, which I guess you could be a grandma in your 40s, but have everybody end up like that, which again, we are in a apocalyptic type scenario, or end of world, I don't know what you'd call it, end of days. All right, everything's ready to be taken out. That was relatively fast. Now for the final part. C mode? Oh. What the fuck is C mode? Oh, nope. It wants me here. What's up with here? Oh, cute! Here! Oh, we got a glowing red orb. Goodbye, Miss Meredith Cairns. What the fuck? One done for today, 2 more, isn't it? What the hell's wrong? What? Time to move on. No, it's not time. We need to know. The more cores, the better? What the fuck are cores? Sorry, my mouse has been in the way. Hey. Oh, hi. How's a doctor's visit? I couldn't find one that would accept new patients. Yeah. Also, why are you trying to go to the doctor if the thing that's killing everybody is a disease? Why would you want to be anywhere near sick people? I think they did say they don't know why or how it's like spreading though. Is that why you look so down? No, it's... I have a lot of problems all at the same time lately. Felt. I see. Will you still sit down with me for a bit? Sure. Usual for you? Why not? Alright, give me a second. Anything cool to say about your day? Not particular. Okay, yeah, something fucked up. Those cores, does your back hurt still? Oh yeah, we broke his back last night. All the time lately. Ooh. I can maybe give you a massage later. Mm? Okay. Where's the catch? God, we're a piece of shit. Nothing really. Just know I'm not the gentlest person. Gentlest? Okay. Person there is? Oh, that. Oh my god. That reminded me. When I was a kid, I don't know if it would be that I was tired, like how my grandma got the idea in her head that she would want to even give us a massage. But she's like, here, let me massage your back or whatever. Like, just like supposed to be a nice thing. But my grandma's not a nice person. And she would use the fucking people's elbow on me. Like, she would dig her elbow and she's like, you got these huge knots in your back. My grandma, that's my shoulder blade. And it would hurt so fucking bad. And she would just be like digging and digging and digging her elbow into my shoulder blades as a kid. I don't know why she would do this. Just occasionally be like, here, let me give you a massage. And I was like, God, no, anything but that. Like I said, speaking of not gentle, I hope this guy's aren't as bad as my grandma's, because that shit was awful. Did not feel any better after the massage. Felt older, in fact. Not particularly gentle in anything you do, if I had to be honest. Oof. Complaining now? No, Sorry, I've just had a rough couple days. Hey, he's your bottom, dude. He's allowed to complain. It's okay. I'm sure you'll find a solution to your problems. I'm afraid that might not happen, but I appreciate the kind words. Were they kind? What's wrong with us? For your standard, I'd say, yeah, they'll say, well, that's, yeah, good then. Have another drink, yeah, it's on me. I can? Of course. Just do your best until nothing hurts anymore. Oh, we're being kind of sweet. Is this like a romance at the same time? Are we like warming up? If I could have just half of your thick skin, I'd be happy. Ooh, why did that remind me of pork belly skin? Oh, I'm trying not to eat, I eat meat every day, but it's like fish or something. I'm trying not to eat like a ton of meat or anything. Just like figure, you know, like dietary changes to be healthier or to, like be better about like how animals are treated, trying not to eat pig. But I really miss pork belly. I cannot turn down Korean food. They know what they're doing with pork. Can't say if it's a curse or a blessing, especially lately. You'd barely care even if you're the one dying of the smiling death. Yeah, why is it called? I guess we'll find out. For sure. I really don't care. Quite impressive. You be you, I'll be me. If everyone was like me, this world would sink even faster. That's for sure. Yeah, I imagine. Maybe. Here it is. Thanks. You two enjoy tonight as well, for as long as we all can. God damn. What is going on? Also, our bottom, he was the only person we've seen smiling, and his smile was fucking wide. Like, does he have it? I'm guessing that's what's gonna happen. So we aren't gonna see him today, we're gonna see him Saturday? Or, well, no, we did see him today. It's just like we asked him to wait, so I guess we'll see him tonight. So we're gonna meet up for fun stuff on Saturday. I need to head out soon, but first... So wait, are we working on Saturday? Most important part of the day. I should take a moment to also tidy up the storage while I'm at it. Oh, it must be Friday, though. Oh, wait, they said it was Tuesday, and then at night they said we'll meet up Friday, and then they said tomorrow. Okay, I guess it's Wednesday, or, well, now it must be Thursday. This thing? Is this our most, oh no, storage. Where's, I need to go, oh, that's, storage is upstairs? I guess so. First, the candles. Storage in upstairs areas is the fucking worst because normally storage areas are not well like AC controlled, and when it's upstairs it means it's extremely fucking hot and humid and like dusty in there. I hate dealing with upstairs storage like that. I've worked in theater stuff and like museums and things, so it's a lot of awkward storage situations I've had to deal with, and they're never fun. They're always scary, but upstairs is the worst. Just like every other day. What the hell? Are we some kind of witch? Meredith Kieran's... Amelia Baxter. We're crushing them? Keaton Riggs? For the New World. What? Now, where to start with all of these boxes? Maybe I should get rid of them. Nobody's coming for this stuff. What the fuck are we? Are we causing the smiling death? Like, what's going on? I don't remember having anyone scheduled this morning. Alright, chill. Jesus. Oh, hey there. How did you get here? You dropped your visit card at my place. Oh. Why did it say cleaning boat repair? What was it? Or your visit card. I was like, we're not on a boat. I don't think we are. And you read it? A bit hard not to. Well, sorry for the trouble, but you didn't have to come all the way here to give it back. No, I'm here for business. Excuse me? I'm being serious. You know you're supposed to have an appointment. My client's list is quite long. I know. All the other places I couldn't even get to the main door. But here there's only you. And, Jesus. Will you at least hear me out? Till I need to get to my first cleaning, okay? That'll be more than alright. You're the first cleaner I could talk to. Depending on what you ask, I might be the last one as well. What the fuck? Right, can you even see what's happening? Let me duck for you. They're talking there. Okay, good. No drinks or fancy things since I didn't expect anyone. So speak up, I barely have 20 minutes left before I need to get going. Christ, dude, we can do it in 20 minutes. You truly do sound like a busy man, but every cleaner must be lately. Is this how you start, by wasting time? Oh my god! He's so mean! What the hell? No, I apologize. I'm looking for someone who can clean up my friend's house. Yes? takes forever with the waiting list, and the price inflation doesn't help either. You think I'm that different from the others? God damn. We're in a smaller business, clearly. I thought I might have a chance. So there's something you're not telling me if all the others refused. Since we know each other, I'll be honest from the start. I really don't have a huge budget for this. The funeral took up most of my oh my god, I can't imagine. If the fucking end of the world is all these people dying, but we're still working and having to pay fucking funeral and cleaning prices, how do people even have any money? That's insane. I mean, at that point, I feel like if that many people are dying, there's not even gonna be funerals like normal. God, such a good friend that you are, huh? I'm the only one she had left. Oh, is she your special someone or something? Alright, no, she's just my best friend. I owe her this much. But you cannot pay for it. I can pay. I'll give you everything I have. This is very far from my rates. Jesus Christ, you two? Doubting my work? I'm sure you're a pro, it's just that... How are we supposed to pay for this when everyone around us is dying? Look, you don't have to clean her house. I do, though. Alright then. Not with this money. Not by a long shot. Can't we make it a favor? Over what? Over our relationship? I don't remember owing something to random people. I said, Jesus. Bro, you said it's like the one thing that brings you entertainment during your day/night. Can you not, like... He's an entertainer at this point. It's like, I don't know why you wouldn't... anyway. You only see me as that, huh? Didn't I make it clear the first time? You did. No hard feelings, young man. Young man? What the fuck? Who are we? What is this? This is nothing personal. I just cannot run this business to the ground. Oh my god, we're a dick. Do you know how much competition there is out there with so many dead people? No, that's the opposite. You have all the demand. All the demand for your supply. Look, I'll do anything you want in exchange, huh? I can tell you as many stories as you want. I can read you any book you want, or get you any drink. I'll do anything you want at night as well. Oh, I'm sorry, but I really don't have any use for any of this. Oh, Jesus, I can clean with you. Can't you clean it on your own then? I lack the equipment and maybe the stomach. Yeah, I can't really help you then. I thought that maybe you thought wrong, and I only have 5 minutes left. Well, what's the point of cleaning? Again, it's not been exposed to us, but like, why are people even paying somebody to clean the apartment? I didn't realize, because it's all friends that are wanting it to be paid. Why is it that it's not like the people who own the apartment complexes or anything? It's very interesting, because it's not like, well, I guess if they're houses. It looked like an apartment, but if it's a house and maybe... Well, no, if it's family, it makes sense, but if it's like a friend like this, I don't get why he would pay to have it... okay, anyway. So unless you have a secret weapon, it might be time to give up. Only thing I can think is that maybe it's like a legality issue or something in this game. I don't have anything else. I'm sorry then. You do know where the door is though. Jesus. I'm sorry, Jess. I failed you once again. Jess? That's her name, yes. Not that it matters to you, does it? Jess Howe. What's her full name? Jess Blackwell. Why? Jess Blackwell? Did you hear about her family, maybe? I can assure you that she's not... Keep it down for a second, will you? What the hell? Yes! What was her high school name? Oh god. Summerfield. Why? Are you asking? Did you know her? Time is up. Look, listen to me, yeah? Yes? I can clean her place after I'm done with my regular work. Really? But let's set a few rules. Of course. We start tomorrow because I have nothing prepared for today, and you help me clean it. That's totally fine with me. I'll accept your payment, but just know it will take some time if we proceed this way. Anything is okay. I'll do anything to get this done with. We have an agreement then. I'll send you a text about where and when we can meet before going there. Be sure to send me the address. I'll need you to fill some forms as well. Okay, thank you so very much. Don't. If she wasn't Jess, I wouldn't be doing this. What the fuck is... Okay. Now that was one name he hadn't heard in forever. Yet in the past, it was the only name he might as well have known for years, and now he had gotten himself into quite the troublesome situation for her sake. What? Frankly, he was disappointed in himself for never learning to let go of certain things, yet there was only one Jess Blackwell in the world and she was gone as well. Great. What the hell? Look at that happy little, that stride he brought in with them. You're late. Oop. Sorry, I didn't know this area too well just yet. Make sure you do tomorrow. So are we gonna clean now? Yes. I got the product, so you should be good to go. No special gear, I've got a mask for you. What about you? No need. I only need my gloves. Ew, bro. You are the pro. Not a word to my boss. You have a boss? She's the one who started this business. She's in charge of the funerals. There's no body anymore then? Or right? No, there isn't. Great. You said there was he said he paid for a funeral. What? Did you tell me she didn't die in her bathtub, please? She didn't. Why? Make my job a lot harder. Yeah, it does. I don't want to know why. But now I'm a bit curious about your boss. Don't be. Or she'll never let me hear the end of this. Let's go. Yes, thank you again. No thanks, I said. Sorry. And apologies. You're a special kind of guy, aren't you? Oh, you'll see. Probably never invite me drinking together ever again. I'm pretty concerned now. Yeah, what the... If he sees that ritual orb shit... Okay, it's not a house, it's an apartment. Okay, it's open. Good. Let's first clean where the body was, yeah? It will make things a bit easier for us later on. What's with that face? Nothing. I'm ready. Are you? Yes? We'll see. This is pretty, Oh, Jesus. This is something, I'll be honest, but it's not the first time either. You don't look okay. It's just the smell. Can't stand it, you won't be much use to me in here. I'm sorry. I'll do my best. Alright, how about you stay here for a bit today? I'll take care of the smell and all of that. Huh? Would that be alright? So is the smiling death, do they end up staying in bed? And that's why there's all the trash? Like they are stuck inside? Or is it like... I don't know, like what is with all the trash? Make yourself useful, don't slack off just because I'm not looking and we'll get along. What do you need me to do then? Finish signing up the papers, and if you'll get some time, do clean around the entrance a bit, will you? That works, great then. Tell me where I'm supposed to go though. Where did she die? I don't like wasting time. There's not more than one room to these apartments, there, other than a bathroom. Like, what do you mean? Her bedroom, yeah, duh. You can go from the hallway connected to the living room if you can still see it. Got it. I'll see you in a bit then. Take care. Don't worry, this is not any different than every other day for me. Right. Oh. Oh, Jesus, there's just this much fucking trash in the hallway. I got long nails, right? Oh my god. Oh, so she does have more than one room, but still, it's like you would just walk in and see that she didn't die. Not a bad house, Jess. But I'm sure it must have been better in its old days. Can you hear me from here? What? I can. Oh, okay, I thought he was talking to Jess. My fucking brain. Getting rid of the furniture and all that as well, right? It's possible, yes. I don't think anything is salvageable. It could be something, but no point nobody uses them anymore. No one is getting them, right? No, I could take something, but not the big stuff. Understood. It's so impressive we need to empty these places as if someone else is gonna buy them later. Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say, it's like, nobody's buying these. Directives are directives, and fines are fines. Okay, that's what it is. Get fined if he doesn't. If they think they can repopulate this planet faster than it's dying, it's not my problem. Yeah, okay. I get, like, it should be government paid, though, to clean these places then, if it's the government who wants these places cleaned. Finding people who are just, like, friends with them, who had to pay for the funeral as well, is crazy. Oh, I was saying I have really long nails right now, so, fingers do slip off the keys occasionally. Not stupidly. Long naturals. Long naturals. Oh! Oh, wait, that's... Oh, I see. Jesus Christ. Here then, time to work. I thought she exploded for a minute, but I forgot that the body's been removed, so it's like, okay, duh, that's just blood and all the other fun stuff that falls out of you. Cleaning! Oops. I'm sure you wouldn't have ended like this hadn't it been for that disease. Oh. So maybe she didn't have it? I don't need to be a detective to guess that much. Maybe she didn't have the smelling disease, but she just died from the depressing nature of everything. Oh, still the same hair color, huh? So it is my Jess. Would you look at that? Oh, God. We are not only a dick, but a creep. Come on! Holy shit, just a little bit more. God damn, this took a bit of manpower, but most of it is done. Let me sanitize this all for a second, and then that other guy can help me out. He doesn't even call him by his name. Do we not know it? Everything should be better now. I've taken all the trash away and the house shouldn't smell bad anymore. Well, thank you. So I'll be expecting some extra help tomorrow. Yeah, of course. Really don't have that much free time with all the other cases to deal with. I'm already very grateful for this all. It's nothing. Look lost in thought. Something bothering you? I wouldn't say that. Bother is not the right word. I'm merely wondering. About what? She died from the smiling death, didn't she? How'd you guess? And seen her in ages, but Jess didn't strike me as the kind of person to end her own life. Okay, so it is depression. But why are they calling it the smiling death? So they're saying it's a disease that's causing people to go into depression? That's the trash all being there like that. Like, that's depression, like, or some other mental illness. So I was like, it's not like a quick death that's happening if that much trash is piling up. It's not a stretch nowadays, but I'm impressed. Was she your friend? No, she wasn't. But you knew each other. You could say that, yes. Will you tell me a bit about it? No. Too much work for no meeting. Okay. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally, kid. At this point, I guess I'm not taking anything with you personally. Yeah, you absolutely can't with this asshole. Excuse me? No, it's just that I've been wondering about what. Hadn't it been Jess, you'd have left me in my despair. Huh? And do I owe you something? Oh, had it not been Jess? Why did they say hadn't it been? Even know my name? Oh no, so we really... I knew when he said that guy, I was like, damn, he's just an asshole. He keeps saying that, then I thought, do we not know his name? Oh no. You don't, do you? You know, I could stop helping you out right now. I don't mean to make you angry, it's just... I'm just a bit sad. Is that my problem? Are you gonna leave me behind? This is for Jess, keep it in mind. Don't push it though. The fucking backup, don't push it. Same time here tomorrow, that's all I'm gonna say. Alright. Do we have the smiling death? Like, what the fuck's wrong with us that we're this awful? This is not a depression thing, we're just an asshole though. You look down tonight. No rendezvous with your friend? No, I guess not. You finally have enough of him? I'd say he hasn't been too kind to me lately. That isn't very surprising. It's a real mystery, that one. Comes and goes as he pleases. Even before everything crumbled down, he was quite the free spirit. So nobody knows anything about him? Okay, before everything crumbled down, so this hasn't been going on super long? Or has it been our whole life? Because our character said something that made me think it's like their whole life that this has been going on. Maybe it's just gotten much worse, I guess? Not even his name? Absolutely not. Quite weird. Why are you that interested in him? He can be pretty nasty. Oh, he can. But by now I just want to know who he is. There's something I need to make sure of. Like what? Said he knew my best friend, but I've never seen him. Okay, our main character has to be some kind of like Grim Reaper or something weird, right? Or like a Cthulhu-esque thing. Surely. Same school. No, me and Jess were in the same class from kindergarten to high school. She could have met him later, but wouldn't she have at least mentioned him? How do you mention someone without a name? Good point, I suppose. Still, I need to ascertain something. You do, but I'd suggest you stay away from him. From what I've understood through the years, there's only one person who can order him around. There is? His boss? Yes, but some stories might be better left forgotten. It's gotta be our boss, right? It seemed like we were mildly afraid of her. Can't keep on treating clients like that. Oh, Evie! Sorry, boss. I'm just there to clean, not to... Hey. Apologize to him, okay? I know you want to talk to him. About what? About Jess. About himself, maybe? Why not? I'm not interested in him. How long have you been hooking up? Why does it matter? Clearly, you could have gone to someone else. This is none of your business. It isn't. Still, I'd be a fool to let you waste whatever you have. Left. There's nothing left. Oh, I see, we've just given up. We're being an asshole to push people away from us so we don't get hurt more when they die. It's a common thing. Even Jess, she's dead. I'll merely spend this life cleaning until it all ends. Is that your wish? It is. How sad. Okay, we didn't get a good look at Evie, sadly. Alright, back with our cute boy, our little twink. Hi. Are you all ready? Yes. After you? Sure. Damn, we are just... Okay. Let's start with this entrance. I guess we got her room cleaned up. We need to do the rest of this. It'll make our lives easier. Okay. Really doesn't smell awful anymore. See, I told you. I'm glad. No, the trash would absolutely make this smell. Like, human dead body, yes, but trash would make this smell insanely bad if it's been even one bag of, like, fresh food that went bad. Oh, shit, whoops. Forgot which one it was. Cleaning, we're cleaning. Sorry, I went full Mrs. Doubtfire. Here goes the first batch. X, Z, X. Those are like those few keys that I can like do my whole keyboard without looking at it, but X and Z are probably the main two that I have a lot of trouble, like, what is it? Remembering where they're at, just because X and Z are so close, and my fingers can't reach them easily. So much fast food wasn't just cooking anymore? Maybe you can guess by seeing how inaccessible the kitchen is. It's a shame. She was pretty good. She was. How did we know this? Did we date her? But that's her best friend. We must be some kind of fucking witch or something, but why would we care about her is the thing. Oh. Postcard, so she had some friends. As expected. I wonder if they're okay. Probably not. Oh. I'm so interested in our character, even though I hate him. God damn it. Like, what is bro's problem? Oh, little flippies. Alright. Oh, more shit. This is a thesis. Jess wrote it. Oh yeah, he said kindergarten to high school, so maybe we met her in college, but why are we cleaning? I guess it makes more money, maybe? Yes. Are you done over there? Almost. Good. Living room. Oh, never mind. Damn it. Look, I'm sorry for yesterday. Huh? You didn't strike me as someone who apologizes. I usually don't, but my boss was really mad. I want to get on her. Oh my god. We couldn't see our boss, but how did she know we were doing that? She's gotta also... Is that who we're, like, giving the fucking soul gems to? Are we sacrificing it to her? Does she require them to become Cthulhu? Are we, like, a little demon... A demon butler? Oh my god. A demon butler. I've never tried to do his voice. I don't know why I'm trying. Anyway, I see. Is she your friend? Yeah. So, I do think what she says is always right. Is that why you're apologizing then? Yes. I always wanted to know a bit more about Jess. Alright, let's start this over, shall we? Huh? I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you. Oh, shit. Yes. Can I get your name? No. It just says like a like demonic code name. Huh? You can just call me the cleaner. What the fuck? Guess I'll take what I can. Don't think of it as me being mean this time around. Are you gonna tell me you have no name? Pretty much. I must have a certain talent for picking up the only guy with this many mysteries. Maybe. Or perhaps I've just picked up everyone, so it's bound to happen. Oh god, never had anything serious? No. You look like a serious guy, though. I must apologize for that. It was my first time doing something like that. I figured, oh my god. Bro, don't say that. It's so, as many times as I've had people that I've had relations with that were not great, I don't tell them that. That's so awful. It's just like can really fuck somebody up. And for no reason. Like if you're not gonna have sex with them again, just don't, you know? Maybe they'll get it that like, yeah, I don't want to because the chemistry wasn't there. That's what I would say if they ask, but I don't tell them it's because they were bad. Sometimes they're bad because the chemistry just ain't there, you know? So if I'm too clingy, or worry not. Aren't I good at distancing people? You must be. So no boyfriend for you? I had one when I finished high school, but we broke up before I was in my 3rd year, so it's been a while. Why the casual thing, then? It's the end of the world, hey. Might as well be a bit crazier, right? Fair enough. And it's not that crazy. And also, we've clearly had sex several times with this guy. Like this is not a crazy thing. It's just a friends with benefits thing. I don't want my heart broken again, to be honest. Oh, so there is more. Jesus, let me help you clean this up. Sorry, I'm no pro. Didn't expect you to be. This is also probably the first time you've asked me about myself. Can't I? We're stuck in here for some time, after all. I don't mind it. It's hard to have a real discussion with anyone lately. So you picked the bar. Yes. You're brave enough to talk to me. I thought you were cute, but I didn't dislike your rules and all of that. If I don't get attached, I can't be sad a second time, right? True enough. You know by now I'm pretty brash, so let me be mad as well. What did he do to you? I don't mind talking about anything as long as there aren't too many people listening. It's... I mean, the majority of the world seems to be dead, so I don't know why you even care. It's only me and some ghosts, perhaps. Don't joke like that. How can you know? Oh god. I don't, but I'm sure you would. Aha, interesting opinion. Isn't much for me to say, though. Oh? He just found someone he liked better. Oof. Been there. I don't even know if he liked that person better, but he definitely found her. But yeah. That was a whole other chapter of my life. He just found someone he liked better. Still, I hated it. I thought he would have told me before they'd do anything. Cheating is awful. Even I don't do that. Yeah, for real, there's absolutely no reason to cheat. Especially, in my opinion, in queer relationships, it's so much more likely to be polyamorous or just be, like, casual in a sense. So, like, just communicate, like, hey, I want to fuck this way, but you don't want to do that. Would you mind if I found somebody that does and fucked them occasionally, or just one off? And usually people are, like, fine with it, as long as everybody's mature and talking about it in a mature way, but I don't know, at least from my straight relationships that I've tried to do, people are way more opposed to anything like that, and I'm usually not even the one suggesting it. They just... like, I've had people who've wanted to try to fuck other people and they got mad that I was so cool with it. I don't understand people sometimes. Anyway, I'm glad to hear that. You said Jess was your friend, yes? She was. I'm sure she must have been furious as well. Yes, she was. She always had my back. How did you meet her? It wasn't really a choice. Same neighborhood, same school. We became fast friends and that's about it. Went to the same place until high school, but even our universities weren't too far. I see. I had no idea. How well did you know her? You're doing all of this for Jess, after all. I never really had a chance to talk to her much. What the fuck is wrong with us? Were we a stalker? I'll say that your actions speak for themselves, though. Could be. Yeah, like what? Did she help us, maybe? I found this thesis earlier. Do you want to keep it? Oh, why not? Yeah, she worked so hard on that. I will, yeah, I'll say, like, yeah, like a thesis paper or something, that's not a bad thing, like, to have of someone's if they pass before they're able to submit it or something. Or, like, their diploma, maybe even. I don't know, those are kind of, like, nice things that family or friends might like just because it's a sign of, like, so much of their life and their hard work. Obviously, there's other ways you can show it, but that is a nice thing to have. Anyway. Reminds me that I need to ask my grandma to, once again, mail me the guitar that my grandpa passed to me in his will, and she has still not given me. Like I said, my grandma is also a special kind of person. I'll make a pile with the things you will get at the end of this. I'm not smart enough, so will you tell me what she studied? She was a history teacher. Pretty cool, huh? Sure, she must have been awesome, yes. She had a lot of patience and love to give. Yeah, to be a teacher, yes. Her students loved her. I'm sure you could find some stuff from them in all this mess. Oh, yeah, that's lovely too. I'll be looking for it then. You aren't a history teacher as well, are you? I'm not, indeed. Want to try a guess? Literature? As I always tell you about my books? Yes. Interesting. Wrong, unfortunately. I don't think you can get it right, though. I'll think about it. We still have plenty of time. Do you want me to guess your job? Very funny. How about you guess my name, then? What? Well, okay. Thomas. I'll give you one chance per day. Feeling lucky enough? Not really. Let me think. Noah? Oh my god, did they really? They mentioned... I shouldn't say, but, crazy that they mentioned that name after what they had just talked about. For my life, I mean, not in this game, of course. I wish. I was thinking of boats and all of that because of your visit card. You can thank my boss for all of that. For this whole company, to be fair, but you followed her. I'd follow her anywhere. Isn't that loyalty at its best? I do owe her this much. You do have your cute sides, don't you? You wish. Yeah, okay, come on. Say the entrance looks much better, isn't it? It for today. We certainly talked through the rest of the time we could have been cleaning and talking. I don't know why you can't multitask. Let me give a final cleanup and take all the trash bags out. I can help with that. Good boy. Might buy you an extra drink tonight. Oh, are we going to the bar? Do you have anything else to do? No, I'm just not too much in the mood to drink tonight as well. Does your back still hurt? Unfortunately, yes. But I think it's because of all of this. Like what? I've been looking for a cleaner for weeks at this point. Finally finding you has made my stress level lower immensely. Which is a good thing, but it also means I'm pretty tired. You don't owe me anything. So go home and rest when we're done here. My god. The asshole. Oh my god. Enemies to lovers? And not even enemies? I don't even know what you would call it. Toxic to sweet? Like, this relationship's kind of becoming sweet. You keep my extra drink coupon for the next time? Alright, Danny boy. I now regret telling you my name. Dan, Danny, those are all great names. So is Daniel. Oh. He's definitely sick with something, right? Need to see if her core is around here before Daniel shows up. Regular humans can't see them. Ah, we are like a demon. Yes. Better safe than sorry, and you might wonder about what I'm doing. C mode! I pressed it. Oh, there it goes. Oh. Oh. Let me just... Jesus Christ, what the fuck? I should have looked at the other persons. I just thought maybe something bad would happen. The core is here. Huh? It's fragmented. This is no good. Good morning. What's that? Oh, we're like shimmering also? Should we look like this? That what? That thing floating above your hand? I knew. I was like, shit. I was gonna say, can they see the cores? Uh-oh. You can see it? Can't you? Did you eat it? What? I don't eat them. I keep them safe. Wait, are we a chipmunk? What are they though? That is not for your ears, but this means there's something you haven't told me. Like what? You're not supposed to see them as a common human, so what are you? I could ask you the same question then. I'm not a common human, as simple as that. Is that gonna be my only answer? Probably, unless you tell me the truth first. I have no idea. Never seen one before. Just know that they're mine. Sure. Are there more? Jess's one is fragmented, so they should be around here. It belonged to Jess? I can't tell you if you're being serious or playing me for a fool. I truly have no idea what just happened. Why would I lie to you anyway? Good question. I need all the fragments though, so tell me if you see one. Alright. What use do they have? Okay, I get it. Wrong question. Let's just clean, yeah? Sure. Do we move to the living room? Sure thing. It might end up being the worst part, but once it's done, it's done. The kitchen also looked in a rough shape, I'm not sure, but I'm on board. I wish they would talk or something while they cleaned. I don't know. It's the standing and talking is a lot. And by a lot, I mean too little. Even though it's interesting what they're saying to a degree, I'm not used to doing any kind of like, fucking what's it called? I keep forgetting. It's not a graphic novel because that's an actual physical thing. Fucking book reading video game thingy. Yeah, okay. One part at a time, okay? Or we'll go crazy. Got it. Alright. The living room. This reminds... Oh my god, that fucking, like, title sequence reminds me of those old VHS tape, like, videos you would watch for school, and the really funny, like, sound effects they would have with, like, a subject like that, where it's like, now you're learning about Incan eating habits and dwellings, but they would, like, have something come up on screen like that, and it would just have, like, weird music with it. There's always something, obviously, like they were made before there were big libraries to pick from of royalty-free music, you know, so they had to hire somebody who was probably cheap. So the music and the fonts, like all the graphics were really odd. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at right now. Oh. Alright. Why did it have to load that? I don't know. Should I go into the kitchen? Oh dear, this bread must have been here for longer than some of the tenants. Is it bad? Yup. Don't get me wrong though, I love cleaning. Is your house sparkling? I wouldn't say that. Somehow I do not enjoy cleaning my own place. This is an interesting fact. I guess I'll move through the kitchen. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay, we are straight up living room only. Oh, why do I keep forgetting what this one is? I keep waiting for the other stuff to pop up. What's the worst thing you found? I'm slightly curious. Except for the bodies? Yeah, I mean, it's more like objects or food or something. Hard to say. I think the worst ones I wasn't even sure what they were anymore. Ooh, fair point. Was it different cleaning before all this started, or were you doing something else? I feel like nothing much has changed for me despite all. Okay, and also, we did find out we met at college, so yeah, always a trauma cleaner for as long as I can remember. Well, maybe we weren't at college when we met her? I don't know. We weren't going to? It's the clients that change. Before it was always seen as a rarity or exception, but now everyone is merely accepting it as a mirror of our future lives. They all think they will die of the smiling death, and the decimation will end humanity. At least the sane ones. I won't talk about those who still live in the old world inside their own little heads. I feel you. My parents had a hard time accepting the truth. Oh, yep. This game was made during COVID or something, right? Like, there's no way this isn't related. I know this game's definitely a few years old, so that would make sense. Like what? I've heard all sorts of excuses. My father truly believed the system would have found a way, anything, a vaccine, or at least a way to understand how this terrible disease can be avoided or weakened. A fool's errand, unfortunately. I feel like I should stop even trying finding a reason to this all. That would be wiser indeed. Was your mother more of that idea? My brother was just clinging very hard to her old world. I couldn't understand a single thing about what she told me near the end. Oh. I'm no expert, but not understanding is sometimes better than knowing the truth. Oh, for sure, ignorance is bliss. Very real. Very fucking real, oh god. Can we even find it for the decimation? I don't think we're supposed to. Those who know it, they just know it. No use in trying to make them talk. Do you know? You're giving me too much credit. What I know is but a figment of the truth. Ooh, figs. The bigger one, I don't think anyone can understand it. It reminds me of the bells. The bells? What? She was far too lost. My mother talked about hearing the bells like most other victims. Oh, interesting. And she also told me that when you hear them, you know what's coming. I have no idea what I'm supposed to understand. Take it as how you'll know when the time comes. Until then, I don't think about it. Is that how you get through all this? No, there's more to it. Still, my thoughts won't apply to you, so don't overthink it. I'm even more confused. You must be. I mean, who wouldn't be with what you're saying? Oh my god. It is really one at a time. We're doing a lot for Jess. How did it go on this long? This is like... I guess the Smiling Death... He says there's no like, Oop, sorry. Fuck. I thought it was gonna be the same one. There seems to be no limit that we can find on how long it takes to actually die once it takes hold. Your parents also? No, I have no parents. Makes it easy, right? You aren't wrong. So you have no name, no parents, no family either. Only me in this business that my boss trusted me enough with. We have to be a little demon, right? I see. Thanks for sharing. It can't be easy. It kind of is for me. I don't particularly feel anything towards my past. Or most things. That's a good trait for this kind of job, isn't it? Must be why they picked me. You didn't choose it on your own? Okay, we're definitely doing it. No. But I rarely pick something on my own. Except for your drinks and men? Bullseye. I can be very particular about other stuff, though. I bet. Will you tell me? Is this the right place? Maybe. I'll keep it for another time. Just know that I can be very picky when it comes to food or hobbies. Interesting. Alright. We have to be some kind of, Ooh, shuffling on these hoes. Yes. Okay, sorry. I get excited when I can walk over the shit. That means maybe I don't have to clean it. What's this? What's this? I hadn't seen that book in a while. You know it? I think they had it at my school. Isn't it a classic for kids? It is. I feel like everyone I know had to read it for an assignment or something, but maybe different schools have different books? Yeah, of course. Everybody follows the exact same curriculum, and usually there's a couple options they can choose between books. So the teacher has some sanity and is not teaching the exact same book every year and can like maybe make lesson plans for 2 or 3 books and switch between. At least that's how it was when I was growing up, where I was like, we're gonna read Lord of the Flies or we're gonna read another Shakespeare, and everybody's like, please God, not Shakespeare. Even though I personally have always enjoyed Shakespeare stuff. I don't have a problem with like understanding it. You don't know. If it's about school, I'm the wrong person to ask. Okay, we definitely, yeah, as he did say, I wonder what school's like, and that made me think that this had been going on forever. It's not that it's been going on since he was born, it's that he was not, he's definitely like a demon, what's the word? Not a slave, like a worker for his boss Evie, and she is some kind of demonic thing, or something along these lines, right? They have to be entities. Homeschooled? You could say that, perhaps. Did your family make you read anything? This book, I guess. So, did you like it? At the time, yes. I'm not sure I'd enjoy it as much by now, but I like a good story. Right. Never thought I'd get a guy to hook up with me because I can recall a lot of books. Surprise? A bit, I won't lie. My ex used to say I was boring and useless outside of exams. Oh, well then you're dating the wrong person. Definitely, if it's like your favorite hobby, you should have somebody who at the very least appreciates it, even if they don't enjoy it to the same extent. Screw him then. Oh, is he dead? Good question. I'm not sure. Didn't keep in touch with most of the people I knew when I had to take care of my mom. I don't wish anything good to people who complain about such things. Still, you're a good boy, aren't you? For staying with my family? Yes. Just like how Jess was a good girl. She was the best. Always took care of me when I was in trouble. Suppose I could say the same. Which is why we're here. Yes. What the hell is our relationship to her? You know, our parents always tried getting us together. We were attached to the hip, so I guess they assumed we'd become a couple. Oof. I know exactly this situation. I'm glad I never had parents for that reason as well. It wasn't out of ill will, I think. Still, Jess was my knight in shining armor. Even when I came out to them, she was there to have my back. Aww. There's no need in the end, but I'm grateful she did that. I can't see that happening. Always the brave one, Jess. This book, it's called The Butterfly, right? It is, yes. You can barely read it on this version, though. I had no idea what a butterfly was at the time. Okay. Bro. Just revealing shit over and over. Daniel has got to be thinking we're an alien. Oh, maybe we're aliens and not demonic. Except, well, no, the sacrificial shit we did with the blood orbs, that's not alien shit. That's gotta be demonic. Except for the drawings in here, I thought that maybe they didn't exist at all. Is that so? She always told me I'd be one day. Ah, a butterfly. Oh, maybe we can't read. So you can fly far away from here and be free. Huh? Never mind. I've been thinking about our little challenge. Did we know her, like, were we an animal or something? Like, a past life scenario? Get upgraded to human to clean death? Are you a writer, perchance? Oh? Why that conclusion? Talking about books, spending days at the library, and you said your arm and back hurt. Writers actually wouldn't spend nearly as much time at the library. Normally, if they, I mean, they can, obviously, they can do whatever they want. But for writing, you normally want to go out and about and actually, like, be around, like, people, events, experiences to, like, take from, because at least a good writer should do research like that, because they need to, like, understand things in order to write about it better. Which is why so much of my things that I don't like that people have written in terms of books, or writers that I think just write badly, is usually because they're writing about things they have absolutely no fucking experience in, such as the person writing all the Hunger Games, who has clearly no experience with being poor because it was completely horribly written, except for maybe the part about eating, like, burnt bread and her mom being depressed. But all of her stuff that she actually wrote around that and describing it is just poorly done. The same thing when they made the movie. I have nothing on Jennifer Lawrence. I like her, but I've seen her be skinnier in other stuff, and again, I don't think actresses should have to be super thin for movies and things, but if the story starts out with your person living in abject poverty, they should look skinnier than Jennifer Lawrence was in that. Like, she had, like, full red cheeks. You should look thin and gaunt to some degree. I'm not saying you have to go full machinist, but you should be pretty, like, pale and under, like, you should look unhealthy. They should have done some makeup as well. But she looked way too fucking healthy, and, like, she just looked, like, wet and slightly dirty is all I remember from the movie. Like, the movies and the books were just awful in my opinion. Not a fan. Anyway, that's my typical example for people, at least if I'm describing how somebody should only be writing about things that they have either knowledge in or some experience with, or should be studying and looking into, or, like, talking to people who are, you know, like, you should be doing a study on the things you're going to write to some degree. Obviously, I'm a big fan of sci-fi, so there's things you can base things off of, though. You need to have, like, that kernel of truth within what you're writing about in order to make it believable and write about it well, and put it in scenarios, situations, locations, and with people that you understand very well. So something like Alien, for example, there's a lot of great character writing going on, and that's part of what makes it so much more believable, other than the fact that it's, like, got a good monster, of course, that's more, like, that adds to, like, why the movie's good. But part of it is, like, of course, the directing and everything, but I mean, in terms of, like, a writing thing, having really strong characters is useful when you're in sci-fis, and that's typically why sci-fis have such strong characters too. It's because that's a way to work around the fact that you're talking about something that you can't possibly know about. And also, of course, if you're making something up, make it extremely well understood by yourself, like, wrap it in logic, basically. Anyway, and you said your arm and back hurt. Is that unreasonable? It's a pretty good theory. Not exactly that, however. Calling me surprised. Then indulge me, will you? What do you want to know? Why the library and all the books? Just a literature fan, or is there more to it? That's not completely false. I enjoy reading a lot, so that's one reason. The other, my mother was a writer in her free time, teacher during the day, She wrote a lot of critiques as well, so I thought I might as well read the book she held dear. Aw, that's relatable. That's pretty sweet. When she'd lost her mind entirely, she'd always talk about them, but I hadn't read them. So it might be too late by now, but I hope we can talk about them with her one day. Oh, that is such an endearing way to get close to her in a sense. Even if you're not going to see her ever again, reading the stuff that she talked about like that is nice. Sorry, was it too personal? It's fine. I'm just bad at answering when it's about something the other person really holds dear. You might have guessed that I'm bad at social stuff. You do listen a lot, though. Is it a good thing? Someone who lends an ear to others must be a good person, right? I'd say that's the reason why I stuck with you. Right, I was a bit surprised. Most people won't even go for round 2 with me, although I'm not that interested myself. I was glad as well that you came to talk to me again the night after. Thought there was no way that was gonna happen. Oh, thought there's no way that was gonna happen. Why? Some of the others at the bar told me you never pick the same person more than once. I'm always scared people will get bored of me very quickly. Don't say that. As long as we're on the same wavelength, isn't that the important part? Right. So, how about we finish this first part of the living room and then call it a day? I won't say no, this is a bit exhausting. Takes training for sure. Any kind of manual labor job, it's gonna take getting used to. You think that part of her core is in here? Why not? You seem more knowledgeable about that book than I am. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? What are those dead bodies? What are we seeing? One more. Still not used to this. You only see the core, right? Not everything else? Everything else? My answer. Yeah, I think he would have screamed, but clearly we are not human enough to recognize that he would have screamed. Like, we clearly don't understand human range of emotions and like normal things that people do at all by the way that we act. So that makes sense. Time to take out all the trash bags or we'll never make it to the entrance. All right. Need to go to the office for a bit after this, but if you feel better, do come say hi. I'll be at the usual spot. If I don't come, will you pick someone else? Huh? Sorry, I've just been wondering. You're the only one. Ah, yes. Sorry, I shouldn't. Oh, poor dude is still dealing with getting cheated on. It's just that our rules don't really state anything about that. Taking them as if they were as laws. I don't want to do something you're against. Look, I'll be there. Feel free to come. My drink and I will be waiting for you, otherwise we'll just go home after a few hours. I'm not gonna look for fun elsewhere when I'm satisfied already. Is that true? Why would I lie? I'll come then. Just need to get my food supplies for the week, but I'll get there after that. Good, good. I'll see you later then, Daniel. Oh, you do remember my name. I'd rather not repeat the experience of feeling guilty for it. I'm glad, though. Person whose name I still don't know. No new guesses? How about Liam? Why? Because it's pretty? Like you? Oh, wrong one. But aren't you silly for trying that? Okay, we can be flattered, though. We're susceptible. Alright, another good night. Ah, it smells good. Hey, good morning. Hi. You said I could use the coffee machine yesterday night, so I did. I really don't mind waking up to the smell of coffee. So do use it to your heart's content for as long as there is coffee. I might have my means of getting some, you know, but I don't have such a modern machine to make it. And you bring the coffee and I'll let you use it. Does that work? I'm all for it. To make coffee in the morning, I might ask you to come every day, though. Every day might be a lot. Weren't you the one whose back hurt? You just watch a movie or something from time to time. No, huh? Movies might be my weak spot. Don't tip me. Yes. It's just like me for real. Oh, I'll keep that in mind for later then. Except I think I might be more like Blondie in this scenario. I'm definitely not the unemotional type like this. I shouldn't have said that. I'm off, yes? Be careful out there. I will. You can have some coffee for when you get up. No need to leave your bed now if you don't have a job. Do I look that unemployed? Sorry, it's just that lately people with jobs connected to death are running everyone, but the others, not really. I know. Most of the people I know ask for jobs at funeral parlors and such. Damn. You wouldn't be wrong in saying that I haven't had much to do lately. I'll guess your job, worry not. I'll be looking forward to it then. For now, it's gonna be cleaning time again for me. See you later at that living room, okay? Sure. Oh. Oh my. We looked like a zombie for a minute. This should be it for today. I can't give Jess his fragments just yet. I need all of them first, then she'll be able to... Oh, shh. The fuck? Oh! 99 red balloons. Ah, not again. So many wasted cores. What the hell? Are you okay? Hello there. I'm annoyed, but that's about it. I got really worried for a second. too much work to think about it. Although these kinds of things are very bothersome for people like me, I'm not sure I follow. How about you tell me more while we clean? It's about time anyway. I suppose the important part is that you're okay, but are you not shaking at all? You want a drink or something to calm down? No, I'm fine. Off to work then. The fuck? Let's do this part for today. Alright. Jesus Christ. I just wish there was slightly more of the mini game. Cleaning. So tell me all about it. I looked outside, it was all smoke and charred flesh. I'd say that's accurate. Someone blew up a part of the street when people were getting some supplies. Oh! Slaughtering innocents won't bring you anywhere. Such foolish act. Everyone is worried the Void is back. You know, the crazy organization that caused a lot of terrorist attacks when Smiling Death started. Oh, are we part of that? Oh, I hadn't heard of them in a while. Everything was a lot quieter. Yes, they disappeared without a trace soon after. People are scared they're back after this. I see. Still, I doubt it. How can you say that? They're all dead. What? All they ever did was waste a lot of cores. Pretty unforgivable. Again with cores and things I don't understand. I apologize. I'm not supposed to say anything about this to other people. I wish you could just tell me everything at this point. Sorry, can't do. It's for your own good. Unless... no, never mind. I'm even more curious now. Don't be. Life is better without knowing the truth sometimes. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, poor Daniel. He definitely gotten in with just the worst. These people really back? No, it can't be the same, but their thinking is the worst I've seen. They won't be allowed to waste more cores. Bro, I like your little snappy music and all, but I gotta know what the fuck these cores are. Like, I'm thinking a bit, yes. Jess was pretty obsessed with the Void before she got sick. Oh, I remember her storing all of her data in a yellow notebook, if you ever see it. I hope I haven't thrown it away the previous days. Me too. Interesting. Just find it immediately. God, that would be stupid. Kinman... why did that... why would she research that? Wasn't she a history teacher? She said it was personal, but you know what? If you keep your secrets, I'll keep mine. Playing this game now. Aren't you also curious like this? How about a deal? I'm all ears. I'll tell you some of it if we find that yellow notebook and I can read it. Jess did her job well. I'll comment it. Sure? I really need to focus on finding it then. Me too. I want to see what she found out. Final one and no notebook. We still have half the room to do, I say. You're right, I can finally see the kitchen. Hey, and the hallway. Must have been a nice house, huh? Spent a lot of good time in here. Wish I could recall them more. I thought it was normal at the time. They still make for nice memories, right? I guess it's the right way to look at it. Come on. Ah, I did wonder where it was. What is that? What's with the, like, AI photos? What the hell? A picture? Yeah, she loved this one with her whole heart. She does look stunning in her wedding dress. Maybe this is just how our character sees people. I had no idea she was married. Have you not seen her in a while? No, ages, to be fair. They were married for a bit as they, or Agus? What? They were married for a bit as they started dating during their first uni year. Was he an okay guy? Martin was cool, yes. You don't think that Jess would have picked a bad one, do you? I knew she had a solid head on her shoulders, but making a mistake is only human. Yeah, let's say it's don't victim blame, bro. It can happen to anybody. Right. I wasn't part of the couple, but I can vouch for them. She always looked so happy when they were together. That's good. You know, I've always hoped to find a romance as nice as hers. But I do wonder what she would have said had she known about us two knowing each other in this way. It's an impossible question. I have no idea how she was with you, and you don't know what she was to me. We're both missing half of the answer or more. Right. Instead of wasting energy on that, how about you extract the core this time? I'll be keeping it, though. Huh? How would I do that? You're holding the picture. Can't you feel anything? No? Hold the photo with me, will you? Alright. Oh my god. Are we gonna take him to the fucking other realm? Oh, shit. Oh! I can see his core and we don't have one. We're definitely a fucking demon and it's definitely his soul. Now let's see. You're sick, Daniel. Don't joke about that. I'm not. Your core doesn't lie. What? I'm fine though. I'm totally fine. Nonsense. Only two kind of people can see cores. Those like me, which you are not, and sick people. You cannot lie to me, unfortunately, not anymore. Is that what his mom was saying? That it's like if you're gonna die, you'll know you're gonna die because you can see them, and she's talking about the cores. Ah, you stop with the bluff already. I don't care what you are, but you'd better come to terms with it. Aren't the bells ringing, Daniel? Oh my god, I'm not sick. Holy shit, good grief. I know that common people get very upset about it, but bro, it's not as if you could run away from this. I'm sick, Daniel. Oh, and Jess knew. What? No, that can't be right. Jess, it looks like this is it. I'm sorry I promised you so many things I won't be able to keep. We still don't know if it's true or not. How about we go see a doctor? We're all overworked. Besides, I can hear the bells already. They're calling for me, you see? How can you be so calm? Might sound silly, but I feel like Martin is also calling for me, wherever those bells are. Oh, maybe I don't need to be sad, do I? Oh. What do the bells sound like, Mom? Huh? Like the most beautiful sound I've ever heard. I'm not sure I understand. Dad said they're like normal church bells. How to say it? When I hear them, I feel like I'm at peace. Like everything will be alright. Aren't you scared of hearing them? After all, it means that... Oh, my poor boy. Everything will be alright. If such beautiful sound exists, then perhaps death isn't too bad. Mom... Oh, Jesus. Hey. It's rare for you to be late. I had a good reason. Are we going to clean? No, not yet, no. How about we chill here for a bit? Isn't the weather nice? Oh my god, my throat. If you say so. I just hope none of her neighbors are left or they'll see us two weirdos. I mean, I don't think as two weirdos. I don't think so. Haven't heard anyone around. Good. I got you something. Huh? This is... How did you do it? I couldn't find this drink ever since people stocked up on everything. I have my means. You enjoy it, okay? Thank you. Feeling a bit better? It's incredible how such a small thing can make a big difference. Although nothing has changed. I can't change the world or how things are. But I can get you a can of that. I remember you complained about not finding one for ages one night. That's surprisingly sweet of you. My memory is very unreliable and hazy. I'm glad I managed to put it to good use. Can I ask why you've gone through all this trouble? It can't have been easy, huh? Oh, well, I suppose I didn't behave in the best way either yesterday, and you looked pretty scared. Scared? I am. Will you talk to me about it? No pressure. I only really have one thing to say. Do it then. I'm sick, yes. Smiling death. Very probably. How far along? I can hear those awful bells very far away. And I can see the eye. Only one? Yes. That's not too bad. There's no cure, so it could hardly be worse. Is it that scary, dying? Don't you feel anything when thinking about the final outcome of your life? No. I was raised in a very particular way, and I believe in it with my whole heart. Mind sharing it then? I could use some hope. From my point of view, you being chosen by the Smiling Death is a good thing. Oh, interesting. Or should I call it the Void? Oh, what? I'm not following. This thing is killing people faster than anything else. How can it be good? It's not the present that's the best part. It's the future. This is for the future. So I should just accept my fate for a future I have no idea about? Whether you accept it or not, it won't make a difference. It will be a given choice. I can give it to you at least. So pick whatever suits you best. I just want this all to stop. I want to be back to how things were. That is not one of the two choices. Then they're all wrong. I wouldn't say that. I could prefer being in your situation rather than mine. If I had to pick... Oh, the cleaner wants that. You'd rather be sick? Yes. I don't understand anything anymore then. How did I even get it? Is it because I stayed with my parents and Jess when they were sick? No, it has no correlation. There isn't a specific way for it to happen. It just depends on how much your core can endure the corrosion. Oh, so it's just all in the air all the time. My core? So I have one. Humans do, yes. So what do I do now, me and my core? Nothing. You wait. And then die? No. Death is not the end. It never is. You see the cores? So are you sick as well, or something like that? I can't be sick, not like that. Focus on me, will you? Oh, how? Oh, I thought Daniel was saying focus on me. I was like, damn, you just asked. You noticed, right? You have no core. The fuck? It's just how it is. Are you a special entity? No, I just never grew one. What? It can happen. I do hear the bells, though, and I see the eyes. They won't take me, though. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, stick with me. Can you save me? I lack that power, but I can save something through this job of mine. Still, I can make your core calm down a bit, make it last for longer. It's something if you're so determined to keep on living. Why are you doing this to me? My job is always to clean up after the smiling death has taken someone, but I've seen people who are important to me taken away as well. Even Jess, in the end. So if I can make it less harrowing for someone, even just one person, I will. You know I'm not like everyone else, you can see it. Thus I can come out of my hiding spot a bit more. I'm pretty grateful then. Just remember that we can't stop what's happening. But there's also no need to fear your own death. When all will be over, I'll clean, if you'll have me to. Will you? Yes, if that is your wish. I might appreciate it. Good. As for your choices up ahead, you still have time. So no panic, Daniel. Everything will be alright. I might start believing you at some point. You could. What the fuck is this? For good, it's enough talk about the future. For today, it's enough talk. We still have a mission for someone who is on the next stage already. Right. I'll do my best. That's the spirit. For as long as I'm alive, I won't give up, I promise. I'm just glad if I can see you in better shape. Okay, totally forgot I broke the picture frame. How could I have done that? Huh? Oh, no worries. It's right there. You fix it? Felt the need to. You assured me he was a good husband, right? Yes. Then I'm satisfied with it. You truly are much sweeter than you want to let on. Don't give me too much credit. Let's focus on the task at hand instead, shall we? Alright. What the hell? Okay, we said that we're not, he says humans, like we're not human, but then he says that he just didn't grow a core, not that he was an entity. Wouldn't put all that trouble for her. It's nothing. Have you never fixed something? I did, but this is a bit different. It's not as if Jess needed it anymore. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy about it. Her core was inside it, so it must have been dear to her. I suppose it's enough. One day, every object is bound to be without an owner anyway. Right. True. Where will my PC go when I'm gone? This living room is starting to come together. It's almost a shame I'm not here to refurbish it. But who would even live here? Do we get slightly new music? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Please don't work it up. Oh, almost pressed the wrong thing. I wonder where my core will go. A book? Surely. Can it go with someone? Like attach itself to someone? Yes. I've never seen one do that. Cores usually don't stay if the owner didn't die from the smiling death. Huh? Why? Just the way they are made? Where do they go then? Don't you want to know? Technically nowhere. Oh, so that's why all the cores floated up. So the smiling death, he's able to keep the cores. Like they get corroded to the point that I guess they sink? Or just stay instead of raising up? Typically nowhere. I'm pretty confused, again. You're 6, so you don't have to wonder. Only one ending for you. But I don't think you can choose where your core will stay. It doesn't look like it can go too far away from where you've died, can it? No, that's the point. Can't really say much else, I apologize. As expected. You look pretty knowledgeable, huh? You look what? Then can I ask another question? Yes? Why do people smile when they die, when they get this disease? Okay, so that's why it's called the smiling death. Isn't it because they're happy? Happy? I remember my mother being pretty happy to hear those bells near the end. You'll be happy as well. I hope so at this point. I mean, that is all you can really hope for is a quick death. Quick and painless. Good lord. But going out smiling is certainly interesting. Oh, here it is. Huh? Would you look at that? You found it! I'd say it found me. We're almost done, so I'll tidy up before reading it, okay? Of course. I have no idea how much she could uncover either, so I'm excited. It's just the doodles from Hot Fuzz. Let's see. The Void is the name of the terrorist group which is responsible for heinous attacks such as the St. Angel Street one. It is unknown how they came about, and most of its members' identities are hidden as well. They claim they were killing people to offer them to the Void and nothing much else. The only members who were caught have been regular people with no criminal past, and they're all suffering from an advanced stage of smiling death. So maybe it's that they realized that they could see, these are all people that joined the Void group, were all people that started to get smiling death disease, started to be able to see the cores and see, and were also ended up being people that saw someone die, not of the smiling death, and saw their core raise up. and noticed that everybody else's cores from the Smiling Death were sinking or something, so they all banded together and they're trying to kill people so that their cores all go upwards because they think it's heaven, maybe? So, like, they think they're doing good in that sense. One day they all vanished into nothingness, leading to a lot of speculation. Oh, she profiled every known member, such a diligent detective. Is this what you wanted? No, this is all basic stuff. You could probably find it by digging a few hours, but there seems to be more. As expected from Jess, she was pretty thorough even for the smallest things for her classes. I'll be the judge of that then, damn. You know, we've been a lot less dickish. I'm very happy with our main character so far. Or not so far, but lately. Yet the mention of a group of people related to the Void always appears many times before the specific group showed up. I could find traces of it in a group's suicide over 200 years ago or in front of tombs from 500 years ago on their inscriptions. Before that, it's very hard to find anything. Whatever this Void is, it's very secretive. There are plenty of small references to people connected to concepts similar to the Void, as I've seen some mentions of the null, the emptiness, or even the space, while digging through files about different suicides, murders, or gruesome events. The only instances where it was mentioned in places that weren't crime scenes was on the aforementioned tombs or in some families' sayings. Some people even called them the Invisible Ones, which prompted me to find more clues about such a seemingly huge network. That's when I realized something was wrong. The men I saw had uniforms and looked organized, nothing like the terrorist group we had to deal with. I'm missing something, but it's shrouded in mystery behind one of the vaguest names I've ever come across. Could there be more than one? What is the Void of theirs? Is that how she met our character, our MC? Did she meet us because she was researching the Void and recognized that we also were like coreless or something? So it wasn't only the small group whose attacks we experienced. Oh no, indeed. The Void is a bit inside. What? Everyone? Was Jess on the right track? I'd say she got sidetracked too much. You see, the Void is something else entirely. What? Like what then? People who swore loyalty to it probably had it engraved somewhere, but as the groups are people who hurt others, they could only understand a fragment of the Void in as much they went mad. So were all the deaths for nothing? Jess said they used them as offerings. Such offerings are no good. They're a complete waste of time and lives. Oh. But they all disappeared, right? Be it now or in the past, they all died. How could you be so sure? To grasp the Void, they must have been in contact with it, so they had to have the Smiling Death, so advanced it drove them crazy when they tried grasping it. All they could understand was that they had to offer cores, and murder is all they found. Ah. Too bad it doesn't work that way. So that's what we've been doing, is sacrificing cores to the Void. I see, so that is why she looked into us, or how we met, I'm guessing. So this disease has existed before? On a small scale, it's possible. If you get close enough to the truth. You both collect cores. We do, but mine go to their destination, which would be the Void for now. Just like Jess, I'm missing something, aren't I? What even is this religion of yours? It's not a religion, it's the truth. Huge difference. I'm afraid of asking, but who are you? I'm just a cleaner. What do you do for work? The Void. I shouldn't be saying all this, but I promised, right? And you have any sort of relationship with the terrorists? Oh dear, no. They stole our name, but we have nothing in common. Oh, Jess got it wrong partially as well. The Void, it's us, always has been, not them. We try our best not to be noticed. So that's why they called you the Invisibles. I'd say yes, I'm just a lowly cleaner, so don't expect too much from me. But what is it, this thing you're a part of? Maybe you can call us an organization? We're bigger than you can ever imagine, and older than you could ever guess, which is why we don't bring much attention to ourselves, except for when someone uses our same name in flashy displays of violence. But you both have the same idea of offering cores to something. Yes, but make no mistakes, our cores go to her. Ah, maybe Evie, our boss? Theirs, they don't. Our rituals are needed for that. And this has been going on for forever in the shadows? That is our purpose, our existence itself. We don't follow any human-created nation or purpose. Now the time is ripe. We've been waiting ever since our creation for this. You mean the decimation? Yes, we were created for this, guided by her hand. You didn't cause this all, did you? No. Our existence is to wait and collect when we can, nothing else. Don't you find it sad seeing everyone die for unknown reasons? It is, but we know what comes after, so I'm not scared, and I know people will be happier in the future. This is a necessary hardship, unfortunately. So we're just cores to collect you all. No, we understand. I told you before I lost people dear to me as well. But that's why I want as many people's cores to be properly offered as possible. It's the only thing left for them. I can see why he's so anal about being to work on time and everything. Can you do anything to stop the decimation? No, it's far beyond our power. Besides, you could see us as perhaps like the military? We train in the shadows, but we're only needed when the time comes. Just like a soldier cannot choose if a war will rage, we cannot choose when the decimation happens. How can you be so sure that your friends aren't also killing people for your cause? Is it simply because they'd waste their cores? Nobody forces you to join us. Why would they do that? Would you get hired somewhere just to do the opposite of what they expect? So you're saying anyone can be a part of the Void? Not exactly. People without cores would be preferable since we cannot die from smiling death. What good would we be otherwise when we're tasked to collect cores while the world is ending? So the whole organization is made of people who cannot die from this? We have some normal people, but you'd need a very strong recommendation to be taken in with a core. Still, my boss has one. Ah, her parents were part of the Void before she was born, so they accepted her. Also, it is just some people born without cores, huh? It still feels pretty shady. I'm not asking you to trust us. After all, our role will be forgotten anyway. Huh? Both dead people and newborns won't tell our tale, will they? I guess. It's too bad Jess isn't here to discuss this as well. She must have had some leads. Right. Look at this, she even got our motto. You have one? I'm not sure what to call it. She says she got it from one of the graves, but shame on the person who's gaudy enough to share it with the world. What is it then? Curious? Might as well dig deeper. I want to know why I have to die if you'll excuse my frankness. I understand. The fact that I'm telling you all this is also connected to the fact that you're sick, so I can't divulge it. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't be allowed anyway, I won't lie. Still, who can you tell the truth to? It was far more dangerous when newspapers and plenty of medias were still around and functioning properly. You got a point. You get a point. I guess, yeah, like, you scored a point is what they mean, not you got a point. And that also means that you're adamant that the world is ending. No magical recover or miraculous vaccine, is there? The world will be fine. Humans, not so much for a little bit. Then what? I cannot tell, not this much. But if your core changes based on how much you know, I won't risk that. This is for your own good. Just tell me the motto, yes? Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have told you anything to begin with. No, I appreciate it, I promise. Just a bit shaken, it's a lot to take in. It must be. The Void speaks, the Void calls, it beckons all who have it within. Quite ominous. Said everyone has it, right? Yes, but this is a bit different. And she got it wrong. She did? Yeah, it's also longer. You tell me? Actually, you'll hear it eventually. Oh? Give it some time. Now your turn. Promise to tell me why Jess was looking into this. She mentioned a memory of hers in this notebook. I'm not her, so I'm missing some key parts, but she told me they took her brother away. Her what? Her brother. If you know Jess, then you know that Jess had no brother. Huh? So that's the end of this conversation. You can't be serious. I said enough, didn't I? And you always get what you want, don't you? Fine. Have it your way then. What? Were we Jess's brother? There'll be a butterfly as well one day, like the one in the book. Are we Jess's brother that was, like, born dead, technically, or something? Or died in the womb? So you can fly far away from here and be free. Don't you want that? Still not much of a talker. You can make lots of friends. I don't need them. Everyone does. And you also do. Never listening to me, are you? You'll see. You can't be alone forever. You're here, I'm not alone. What if I'm not anymore one day? Then I'll be on my own. Interesting. I have Evie, it's all that matters. He's been sitting, I guess. Who cares about that guy? I could pick up anyone any night, and they would be less troublesome. Such a loudmouth for someone who knows nothing. Hey. Alright, this is how it's gonna be, huh? Let's just work. Roger that. Yay! What the... CX, what is... Oh, I see. I keep thinking... Huh? Is that not... What the fuck else is that button? Okay, that was just me mistake. XZ left. Okay, I guess Okay, I'm stupid. I knew it was the arrow keys, but like, I guess I pressed it wrong each time. I don't know why I'm getting my left and right mixed up. Good thing this part is almost done. The rest of the house should take less time. I don't know, maybe it's because of the font of it. I just could not tell which way it was pointing when I was doing it quickly. Out of everything. Sorry. Hang on. Oh, the bar, I think, it's getting smaller and, like, harder to do some of it at least. But Jesus. Just not a gameplay-heavy game. Did anything fun yesterday night, huh? Not really. Why? Just asking. Are you saying that just so I ask you back? Maybe. So what did you do yesterday night? Oh, you know. It's a new guy at the bar. He's pretty handsome and well off. Got me a few drinks. He has his own funeral parlor, all of that. Cool. guys can bury people together, it's perfect. Jealous much? Nope. How old are you, remind me? Playing games like school children? How dare you? Quit it, will you? Didn't do anything worse. Besides, date whoever you want, coreless boy. He's gonna die as well, isn't he? Everyone with a core will, yes. Let's have fun before it's over. Jesus. Alright, we having a little toxic moment. Get that fat ass facing the camera. I thought he liked me. At least more than this. Oh, what's wrong with me though? I shouldn't have picked the same guy more than once. Is it because I don't have a core, or... No. I can never understand humans. So I guess they just don't think they're human? Oh, I guess I... Even though, like, were we not born human? We're just born without a core. I don't know what the point... I don't know what he means by humans. Hey, there's something here. Bills! Old newspaper articles? Read them, will you? Sure. 16-year-old teen missing for 14 years, found alive in sealed attic. This is... Why are you showing me this? Is that us? Is that Jess found us because we were her missing brother? A missing, like got lost when we were 2, so that's why we don't remember anything else? A missing teen had been found in his adoptive parents' attic after his younger sister called the police. Sound familiar? Why would it? I'll keep going then. Miss Jess Blackwell, 14, called the police after finally mustering the courage to help her brother out after years of abuse. Oh my god, that's gotta be us. And those memories of her talking about us flying away free like a butterfly. Another one. Found teen mysteriously disappears a day after being found. That's quite enough. What is it that you want? The truth, to be honest. What truth? Just spent her whole life looking for her brother. Are you him? Are you pointing at me with just a few articles as a source? There's no picture nor anything else. I have 3 main arguments, actually. Yes? You being here is already quite telling. Can I just be her friend? A friend that I've never heard of? A bit unlikely. How can you be sure that you know everything about Jess? I cannot, that much is fair. But Jess was adamant that the Void had taken her brother, and you're part of it. So, lots of guys in a big organization. What's your final argument? She once told me her brother has a huge scar on his face. Coincidence. This is starting to be a lot of coincidence. Look, if you don't want to be called her brother, seeing your past, I can understand. I just wish for an answer. Why are you even asking at this point if you're so convinced about your own theory? Don't be so difficult all the time, please. I don't want to talk about this. Okay, it's your right. I'm only here to do my job. Almost done then. Yes, good thing. That explains a lot more of our character and why we might not feel human, even though technically we are. Very interesting. He did say that Jess was... Did we say that Jess was born to parents without that? I don't know. Anyway, huh? I was just keeping VHS in here. Oh, you found one. There should be plenty more around. But why? Well, she used to say her brother loved them. Oh, so she wanted to give them to him when they have met again. You're lying. I'm not. I don't know too much. She'd keep a lot of stuff to herself. She used to say that we'd have had all the time in the world once she had found him again. Jess. Hey. I hate this. I hate this so much. Are you okay? I'm not. I'm not. Come here for a second, will you? Aw, you truly are something. Must have been through a lot, but you must have been through a lot, that much I understand. It was tough, wasn't it? Daniel. Let's go outside for a second, okay? This isn't the right place with this mess. Yes. Oh. Feeling a bit better? I suppose. Still holding that VHS, I'm grateful. Oh? She thought about me even though we barely even knew each other. So you're... Actually, I'll let you tell me what you want to be considered as. You asked me if I was the guy in that attic. Sure, that was me. But me being Jess's brother or not, I don't want to debate that. I don't hold the answer either. I see. Sorry, I should have imagined it based on your past. No, I'm the one who has to apologize. I'm not very good with people for starters because of my upbringing. Not many people to talk to up in the attic. But that was an awful thing that happened. I understand. Still, I'd be lying if I didn't recognize that I'm at fault. My past can't justify all of my actions. True. Absolutely. Let's start over, shall we? Huh? Like what? No more cold shoulder treatment, yes? If I overstep something, you tell me, and same here. How about that? Alright. You're far too kind. Even though I'm making you waste your precious time with someone like me. Just don't remind me all the time that I'm dying, please. Sorry. I'm fine until it gets worse. I'm not sick, okay? Sure. Good. Aww. Ask one question though, then I'll stop with this. Go ahead. Why the attic? I mean, Jess always said her parents must have been crazy and we never got an answer. It always bothered me. How could someone do such a thing to a child? Well, her father once told me that they had adopted me because they couldn't have children, but less than 2 years later they had Jess. Oh, so I wasn't needed anymore. It's as much as I know. It's even worse than I thought. They paid for their actions, it's done. If I start thinking about it over and over, I'll never let it go. That's not a bad perspective. And I owe them something. Like what? My lack of a core. I never grew one in that attic. Oh my god. Do you only grow one if you're, like, loved? What? So you grow it? You aren't born with it? Children usually grow one in no time if raised normally. But then I mean that they need human interactions and it will grow naturally just like them. Does this mean that cores are connected to our relationships with others? I think so, yes, which is why they stay attached to objects with strong memories. Wow. Which is why they stay— what? Did you just say it again? This is quite interesting. Can't you grow one after you're an adult? I've never heard of that happening. The core feeds on your emotions until it becomes a vital part of you when you're all grown up. Technically, it's already very vital after a few months only, which is why not even children were spared from the smiling death of— When did they adopt you? I think I was less than a year old, from what I could gather. Isn't that enough time to grow one? Usually it is. Mine either was defective from the start or it just shrunk into nothingness when I was cut from the world. Ooh, sad. God damn, dude. I know the higher-ups were surprised as well. I mean the people from the Void? Yes. Jess was right then. When you disappeared, they were the one who took you. Oh, right. Yes, if you say it like this. When they hear about found children, they always come to check if they have a core or not. If they don't have one like me, we're given a choice. Which would be working for them. Is it good? It was the best thing ever for me. They hospitalized me for a bit, helped me catch up on everything I had missed. I didn't know many words or how society worked when I was found. And they gave me a place to sleep, eat, and learn. So this does actually happen to children, but normally if you live up to like 14, 16, anything like that, where you're cut off completely, you're not learning, especially from a really young age, it's really, really hard to get any sort of development beyond like a 6-year-old, I think. It's like, that's from my knowledge of cases like this, because it is rare that it happens that like somebody's found in that condition that's been there so long, like from a young age, and like it's been cut off from normal human interaction, and is, what's the word? Oh, and is still alive, basically, or not like, so normally they're severely mentally disabled by like having no contact with people socially or anything mentally to keep their brain engaged with like education. And so they usually struggle with a lot of stuff when it comes to learning, especially like reading, of course, all of that. They can be taught stuff, but it's just like so much more rudimentary. So he probably would not have been able to actually learn all of that stuff. I mean, he was 16, it said, but still, it's pretty, from like 2 to 16, that's long enough that he probably wouldn't have been able to actually function in society at all. And they gave me a place to sleep, eat, and learn. It's not bad for children with no one, is it? No downside? Not that I know of. I'm pretty happy I accepted. I have a job and a reason to be. I see. That's how you adhere to their principles. They never lied to me about the promises, so I trust them. Besides, even people who don't believe in cores or other stuff change their mind when they're taught how to see them. You can't not believe something right in front of you, can you? Oh, plenty of people can. Indeed, I don't doubt about them now. Thanks for telling me all of this. I know it must take quite a bit to open up. I usually avoid talking about anything personal because it's a hassle. This doesn't feel bad. I'm glad. So you must know my name? No, I don't. It wasn't leaked since you were a minor, and Jess always refused to call you with your adopted name. She said she wanted to know which one you were using nowadays. Ah, I see. Do you have a new one? Well, the funny thing is that I'm not sure where my name comes from. My parents didn't call me much anyway, and I have no need for a name in the void. Nobody does. Do you have numbers? Yes. If we get found out or something, nothing gets out of hand. So my name, I simply remember her parents using from time to time. Do you still want me to guess it? Please do. I will then. Now I feel pretty tired. I can take care of the trash bags and all that. You can? Sure thing. Thank you. Are you going home? I'm not in the mood to go out. Am I going to see your new friend? Oh, sorry, I'm just teasing. You're free to do as you please. I just got his drinks and ran away. I doubt he'll want to see me again. Really? You know, he's not my little blonde boy who listens to me even when I throw a terrible tantrum. So now I'm yours. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, I gave him a little kiss. Little boopy kiss. Oh. Wanna hang out for a bit though? I don't have any fancy stuff in my house, you know it by now. But the couch and the coffee can be all yours. I need to find a VCR, then we can watch all of Jess's VHS. VHS tapes, not VHS. Ah, yes. That would be great. But for now, I might accept the couch offer. Are there any... Is there any fluffy blanket? Are there any fluffy blankets? That's what you should say. I can get you one, yes. Good. Will you read me something? If you want, please. Yes, then. We have a plan for tonight, I'd say. I'm pretty excited. Let me finish the living room then. Thank you. Why do they keep using the day after instead of like the next day? Okay, anyway. I'm just curious where the story's going now, and the problem is though, I've been playing for 3 hours. I'm supposed to only play for 2, and I don't know how I'm gonna get to work tomorrow with a flat tire, but if I do plan to... I plan to go to work tomorrow. That is the real question. Should I stop here? It says it auto-saves, and I'm assuming it's saving every time that it's going to that. Oh, shit. Story, don't you have a day off? I'm trying to press escape to pause. What about X? Read the books you want. Nope. I guess I'm gonna have to wait till we get to know another section before I can exit the game, like where I'm cleaning. Death never rests, does it? Maybe one day. That's too bad. Thank you for yesterday night, though. I'm sure you must be tired from all the reading. This is cute that we're staying in bed, though. Don't mention it. I'm happy when you seem to be enjoying a book I picked. I do. I'm not too picky, though. Is there a reason why you like it so much, huh? Don't get me wrong, I enjoy it as well, but I've never really met someone I like you before. Well, Jess would often sneak into the attic and read me some books. It was the only moment I could talk to someone or hear new words. Everything hurt less. Oh, I see. Sorry for asking. No worries, they were good memories. All I had in that attic was a mattress and an old TV. So it was either Jess stories after school when her parents were still at work, or old, sometimes damaged VHS tapes. I'm gonna keep correcting their grammar, I don't care. I must have lost count of how many times I've watched them on loop. So that's why you like them? Yes. I'd asked Jess to bring me some new, but it wasn't too easy to smuggle stuff in and out until she was older. Just far too good for risking her own safety like that for me. That's Jess for you. Hey, how the fuck do you live with your parents and know about them doing this to your brother? Like, and not constantly be at odds with them. I guess, like, there's fear of them, and it doesn't say whether or not she was abused by them, you know, in different ways either. Obviously, she was to some degree, but, like, just the fact, like, mentally, like, I don't know, keeping her own brother from her like that in the attic, that's just crazy. That's just for you, hey. Yes. I'll get you that VCR you want, okay? Just let me think about where I could find one. Also, how does she not end up telling anybody? Sure, leave it to me. Thank you, Mr. Artist. Oh? Did I get it wrong? You didn't! Yeah, he is just like me. How? I am smarter than you thought? I'm just very curious. I noticed a graphite on your palm the other night. Oh, and you left some pencils around over here. Ah, I gave it away, huh? What's my reward? What do you want? Good question. Can I redeem it at a later date? This isn't a business exchange, feel free to. Actually, if you're an artist, can you show me something? If that's okay? I can't even hold a pencil, but when Jess was doing her art homework, I remember her not wanting to show it. I mean, you asked nicely, so why not? Since it's my job, it won't do if I'm scared of showing my work around. True. I'm excited now. And maybe you'll hate them, who knows? I'm sure I won't. No. Oh, they got beaded curtains. Hell yeah, I want beaded curtains. I grew up around them. Just so nostalgic to me. Aren't you good? Why, thank you. Interested in one? How much? Really? Why wouldn't I be? I mean, I could do it for free for you. Oh? You paid me so many drinks it must have cost you a fortune. That doesn't count. And you're cleaning Jess's room for almost nothing compared to standard practices. I still took your money, so that was enough. Can I just draw you for free? Why did you think I wanted a portrait of myself? Huh? Because of all my clients asked for that? Well, some of them wanted gifts for family members. What do you want then? Anything is fine. Portrait is fine, eh? So you're just making fun of me? Teasing you a bit? I don't mind the subject, I'm just interested in your art. That's kind of you. I'll think about what could be good then. I'll be looking forward to it. Look, that's quick at that sip of coffee, like, just so fast. You know, I wasn't always an artist. I mean, isn't that how it works? I don't know. I will say, as an artist, I have been drawing since I could hold a pencil, or a crayon, basically, so I guess that, maybe that is a thing. Some people... Actually, no, I do know people who didn't get into art until they were, like, 16, and they're, like, insanely good at it now. It's annoying, actually, as someone who drew every day and feels like they're still not that good at it. Perhaps it's a bit too long now that I think about it. How about you tell me more about it while we clean later on? That be alright? Yes, please. I talked too much about myself yesterday. No such thing. Oh, there is, trust me. I am a certified yapper. May I ask one thing before leaving? Yes? Did you pick me up because you thought I was related to Jess the first time we met? Ah, I see why you might think so. I never really thought about hiding my scar. And you shouldn't. I'll be honest though, I did wonder for a second when I saw your scar, but then I dismissed it, telling myself I was crazy or something. I mean, yeah, it would be a huge coincidence, and guess what? It was. Until you accepted the job only because it was Jess. Right. Thank you for telling me. No problem. It's mostly because I thought you were pretty, yeah? Same here. Oh, always good to think your partner's cute. Alright, I've thrown away all the last things. Great. Finally have a living room. Would you look at that? Just like in my memories. Do we do the kitchen area or the hallway first? If we remove the hallway cluster, we can then go wherever, so it might be nice to do that first. At your orders, Mr. Cleaner. Holy shit. How much more story is gonna happen? Okay. I need to save. I've never saved it. Been playing for almost 2 hours and I never saved it. I cannot read anymore, and I have to do shit. Like I said, if I am gonna go to work tomorrow, I don't know how I'm getting there with a flat tire, but if I decide to waste what little money I have left on an Uber, then, brain working, trying. No, not working. Oh, then I need to go to sleep soon, because I have to be up at 3 AM for my job. Speaking of weird-ass jobs, we did... Okay. Save success. Well, I didn't pay attention. I'm gonna end it. Yes. I'm gonna go here. Because I just had my gaming section on, like, screen view. Or whatever. Fucking screen capture. Jesus Christ. Because for some reason it doesn't recognize this as a game. I don't know why. I really don't know why it wouldn't actually. I will work on Genshin Impact then in the meantime, just so I have that set up in the background for whenever, because I definitely did not know what I was like, oh, I had not planned for this at all. I just should have looked at, again, like a little like spoiler-free walkthrough and known that I was going to be able to finish, because I was already halfway through the apartments and that was like the end of the game. Unless I fucked up a lot, who knows, but I always have other things that I write down to like watch in the background, such as the fucking Axe MMA, but definitely was enough time left I needed to play a game. I'm sorry about, I do feel a bit bad about not having like a game prepared just yet, so I couldn't hop from one to the other. Not that we have to, but I'll definitely have Genshin Impact set up if I can with this terabyte drive that I've got. So that we can play that in the future in the inevitable case that this happens again. But in the meantime, like I said, if I go to work tomorrow, there will be no stream. If I feel like shit enough and don't go, then I will probably stream tomorrow as well as Saturday, because I have no other plans for tomorrow. It was planned to just be like a rest day, but it's gonna, if I don't go to work, it'll be a rest day anyway, you know? So I'll be streaming, it'll be the same time, 4 to 6 kind of time, probably later since it's a Friday. And then Saturday morning from, and I can't stay up too late because I do have to wake up early, I guess. Well, I wake up at 3 AM, so not that early. Saturday from 9 AM onwards for about 4 hours, I think. I will be doing a D&D one-shot short-ish collab. I don't think we'll be... it's a one-shot, but we may do more in the future of them, depending on how it goes, I guess. So I don't know if we would keep doing that story or not, but for now, one shot. It'll be a collab with some other VTubers. It'll be fun. As far as I know, I'm allowed to stream it, so I will be. Unless something different happens, in which case I'll change up the schedule and I'll stream like that afternoon, you know, in the late evening like now. And probably will stream again Sunday. And I'll start either a new horror game or I will play Genshin. We'll see how much I like Genshin Impact. Like I said, I've never played it before. Need to get it set up. Yeah, if I do stream tomorrow, I guess I'll have to figure out... I'll put it in my schedule. If like I said, if the stars align and I stream tomorrow like I hadn't planned, then I will figure out a game to play. Well, if I get Genshin Impact, then I can play that, because I can finish up the cleaner tomorrow. That's a great idea. Finish up the cleaner tomorrow. Sorry. Like, stream of consciousness. I'll finish up the cleaner. We'll play some Genshin. How does that sound? If I finish it up and I still don't have Genshin working, then that will just be that, or I will start something else that I think I can reasonably finish in that night. Or we'll continue with Sunday. I don't like skipping, just because a lot of the games that I play, being horror games, can be really plot heavy. I don't like skipping around on streams, just because I don't stream every single day. Not that like one day in between is a big amount of time, but it's enough time. If I had to skip 2 days like that, then it could just be awkward for me personally being as into it with the story and understanding everything and playing the game as well. Also apologize, I did not realize that the cleaner was going to be so word heavy. Normally I'm doing a lot more chatting and talking about things other than the game, but I just could do nothing but read the fucking game today. Yeah, but with that said, hopefully we can get that finished up pretty quickly tomorrow, within a decent amount of time. If like I said, if I'm home, which I might just take the day off. I never take the day off. I have 3 days off a year that are unpaid at this current job, which I am planning to quit within the month. Not gonna spoil my life too much, but yeah, things are happening in that situation. So hopefully things will go well for me there, and I'm planning to have an at home so that streaming will just be easier and all of my drag stuff will be easier. I don't have anything to update with drag though, because like I said, money's tight and I just had so much to do with Pride Month and all the shows in July, which I tried to take July off and I ended up having like 5 different shows and other shit that I had to do in drag. And then I just went to Pride Parade, March, our town's Pride, this past weekend. So I am trying to take the rest of August off as much as I can, so I'm not going to be doing anything with that. I won't be streaming anything with it, so you won't see anything like that on my Instagram either, most likely, unless I'm putting up pics from one of the professional photographers that has yet to send me pictures from a show. So yeah, that's all of that update. I personally, I hope like you, I'm going to get something to eat after this. And by getting something, I mean I'm going to be chopping up potatoes and making my own fries. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. Okay, fried chicken fries, here I come. All homemade. It's where it's at. If you have never had homemade fries, highly recommend, but you do need something to put the oil in. I guess I'm gonna use my saucepan and just use a shit ton of oil. I mean, I cook with oil all the time, it should work. So I will get into food talk, sorry. I will stream cooking at some point. Just not anytime soon because I do not have the setup for that. I'll have to figure it out. I might have to stream it off my phone. I have a really good camera on my phone at least, so I could definitely do it that way. I'll just have to, like I said, figure that out a little bit better and hopefully make it so that it's a better experience for y'all than just like holding a phone in my hand while grease flies into my eyes. Not that you'd want to see that. So yeah, hopefully everybody gets themselves some food, gets some rest, enjoys the rest of their day if they have it, or their night. Maybe watch Ratatouille like I did yesterday. I almost want to watch it again. I think instead I'm going to watch a Ghibli movie to go to sleep. And hopefully this fever will go back down. It seemed to be rising while I've been playing, so yeah. that's where I'm at. I'm gonna go make some fries. Good night, everybody. Bye bye.